Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shayna and I do videos on fashion, lifestyle, and beauty. So if you are into that sort of thing, hit that subscribe button down below. And if you would like to be notified every time I upload a video, you can click that little bell notification and it will let you know every time I upload. And if you are new to this channel, welcome. I hope you will consider subscribing if you like videos like this. Anyways, today's video is gonna be all about Balenciaga. I think I mentioned this before, but Balenciaga was kind of the fashion house, the designer that kind of got me into luxury brands. I love Balenciaga so much. And I love particularly the, in its heyday, the 2000s, the motorcycle line. And I have done videos that I will link down below on my city and my first that I am comparing today. So if you want to check those individual reviews out, I will have them down below. But anyways, yes, Balenciaga was my first love. I still love it. Something about the buttery, smushy leather, particularly 2007 leather, was what I was interested in. I don't know. I definitely like preferred the chèvre leather, which is the goat skin leather, over the agnew, which is the lamb skin. I feel like the texture and just the softness of it is different. So I do, both my bags are actually 2005, 2007. So that is the early 2000s is what I would prefer with this line. Now, I have heard so much history, or I did a lot of research on this brand, even lately, just to see, because I've noticed that Balenciaga is kind of coming out with styles that are similar to this old motorcycle line. It's almost like they're kind of bringing it back in a way. And I've also noticed the prices going up on the pre-loved market for these old Balenciaga bags. It's almost like they're kind of coming back around now, which makes me super happy because I love this design so much. Now, it almost didn't happen because I think at that point in time, the head of the fashion house was kind of just like, this bag it's not structured. And it's just a big puddle. Like he didn't think anyone would like it. And then I can't remember who it was. And if I can go back at what I was looking up, I will put it down below. The celebrity that they had given some of these bags to, who loved it, who kind of made it famous. And then from there, it just kind of took off. So anyways, I love them. And one thing that I love so much about them is how understated they are. Nowhere, unless you know fashion, nowhere you're gonna see Balenciaga on this bag except for the inside tag. And or on these two bags, I just love that so much. Now, back in the day, when you got Balenciagas, they come with a white dust bag that says Balenciaga in the middle in black. I think now the dust bags are gray, but that's what they come in. This really nice, like, cotton cloth dust bag to keep them stored in. So like I said, today's video is gonna be all about, this is my 2007 city. Make sure I'm getting that in the shot. And this bag, I mentioned it on my review. It's a big pile of mush. And that's what Balenciaga is known for, is just slouching down and becoming unstructured. I love the casual look of that. So this is my 2007 city. It just doesn't get any better than that. And I hope that I am able to get this across of how gorgeous and soft this leather is. And one thing that I love about Balenciaga is how it gets better with use. Like it's almost like the more beat up it gets, the better it looks, honestly. Like even when the coating starts coming off of these, and the hardware starts aging, and this does have some wear and tear, this 2007 bag, and I'll show you some of that. But anyways, yes, today I'm comparing this black city to this 05 navy first bag. I love this one. This has been like my go-to for spring and summer. I love it so much. So here they are. Let me back up a little bit so I can get them both. Right off the bat, you can see the size difference, how the first is smaller. And if I line them up, you can see that. I think really one of the main differences to note is the sides. So like the depth and the width of this. Actually, yeah, the width, if you can, let me put the first down. If you can see the width here, and then the width to the first is not, obviously, it's very, very much smaller than the city. When I was searching for the black city on the pre-loved market, I was kind of going for that Nicole Richie black city. I'll put a picture right here. I mean, her black city was just beat to pieces and it looked so awesome. I loved it so much, the way it looked. And so I did find this one, obviously pre-loved, and I think it really compares with hers. Again, I'll put a picture so you can see. But anyways, the city, obviously it is a east to west bag. And I mentioned this on my review, but when you first got these bags, they were pretty structured. So like they would be like a boxy shape like this. But then as you use these bags, the leather relax, and these things will kind of fall in or fall forward, fall in. And it just relaxed so beautifully. And I love that so much. With the first, you still get the slouchy look. Obviously it's smaller, so it's not as slouchy as the city. And this one, it was in pretty new condition when I got it, so it still kind of has that boxy shape. I love this blue so much, it's gorgeous. So no back pocket on these Balenciagas, as you can see. These are both in what they would call the regular hardware, which is the smallest hardware. They also had it in G12, which was a little bit bigger than this. And then a big flashy like thimble thing in the giant hardware they had. So anyways, so I mentioned the width. The width is definitely different on the bag. This one can hold way more. And then one thing that is really cool to point out is that the first will actually fit right down inside of the city. So let me see if I can do that. I'm gonna point you down so you can see me do this. I need to unzip these all the way. Nothing is easy on camera. That's just the way it is, isn't it? So there you go. There you have it. The first is inside of the city bag there. So that's one thing to point out. So let me get this out carefully. Okay, so now check out. All right, so the handle drop is the same on these two bags. It's the same height. The only difference is, and the reason why it doesn't look the same, is because this leather has relaxed more, so it's kind of not standing up as straight as the first. And then one other characteristic I'll point out that I love on the Balenciagas is this front pocket, because your phone can fit in this pocket. And I do have the mirror that comes with this one in there, and I have the mirror for the black city as well. But yeah, I love how that is such a nice pocket for your phone. That is one characteristic that I love about the Balenciagas. So yeah, and I feel like there was one more thing that I was gonna share the difference of these. Now this is like classic motorcycle line right here. I'm just trying to give you all the eye candy on these bags. It's so hard to describe what they actually feel like. This leather is just amazing. So one thing on the City too is that the zipper runs all the way through the bag to the other side, and there's 2 zip pulls on this. So that is what the City is. And you can actually, if you prefer not to have what we call the bunny ears on these Balenciagas, you can actually tuck these down in here if you want to where you can't see them anymore. You can just tuck them into the bag like that. And then on the first, the zipper does not do that. Let me open it really quick. The zipper only has 1 pull tab, and it actually, on the first, you get these 2 D-rings on the side. The zipper doesn't go all the way through the bag, and like I said, it only has 1 pull tab. And my tassels are starting to split on this one. This is a common characteristic for Balenciaga. I did get the extra tassels with this bag. Back in the day, they gave you extra tassels for that reason exactly. So I have the navy tassels that go with that. But honestly, I don't mind it. I like that look of the split tassels on the bag. It's very edgy. But yeah, just 1 zipper pull on the first with 1 tassel, 2 zipper pulls on the City, and it goes right through the bag. So, some of the wear and tear, like I said, this bag was bought pre-loved obviously too, but it was in new condition. So there's really not a lot of wear and tear on here. I took this to a ladies event with my mom, and it was, I didn't want to put it, it was like in an airplane hangar. That's where the event was. And I didn't want to put it on the floor, obviously, but the chairs that were there, like my strap, I need to get one of those purse hanger things so I never run into this situation again. But the chair had like a weird oval, like where the strap wouldn't stay on it. So I put it like behind me on the back. Well, the back of the chair had like an opening on it. And so this fell into the floor when I sat down one time, and I was so upset. And I think I did get a tiny littlest scratch right there, but if you can tell. But that's one good thing about Balenciagas, is because the leather is so like veiny that you really can't tell, you know, if you scratch it up or whatever. But anyway, I love this first bag so much. And I wanted to try the first. I always thought it would be too small, but I got it because of the mini bag trend and me not carrying as much as I used to. You know, I don't carry a lot. So let me back up here really quick and show y'all what these 2 bags look like on me. So don't mind me. I've got some biker shorts on and this long tee today. Not really doing too much. So here is the City. And here is the first. So obviously, again, you can tell that size difference within the City and the first. I actually like the way the City hangs as like on your shoulder, how slouchy it is. And I actually, when I use this shoulder strap, it slides off too easily when I use it actually on my shoulder. So I have gotten to where I push this back and just used that shoulder strap on there. And then here's the first. Obviously, I don't have anything in these bags. But yeah, that's what they look like on there. I will point out, probably if you're a little bit smaller frame, I'm not. This doesn't really go on my shoulder comfortably, the City. If you had, you know, if you were a smaller frame, more petite, it probably would. And I know that the first does not go on my shoulder at all. So yeah. Anyways, let me pull my chair back up. Okay, so yes. Let me show you guys what fits in each bag now. Okay, so I'm gonna show y'all what fits in each one of these bags. I'll start with the City. The City is so roomy. I mean, right now it looks like a black hole, but because of the black cotton lining. The Balenciagas also do have this nice back pocket in here. And then here's the Balenciaga Tag. And the First and the City both have this silver like plaque. So, and it tells, that's how you know the like the season it came in. So this is a V tag, so that's how we know it's 2005. But anyways, I do go into that more detail on my other videos that I'll link below. But in this black Balenciaga City, like I said, it's very roomy. In these back pockets, and this little back pocket also comes with this little leather tassel, which I think is a cute detail. So let me unzip this. But I like to keep my key fob in this back pocket. I just feel like, I don't know, I don't have to have this for my car. I just need it on me. So I like to keep it in that pocket. So I would keep that there. And then inside of this, typically I always have my mini pochette with all of my like odds and ends, things I need, medication, lip glosses. So I'll put that mini pochette in there. And then my PM agenda will also fit in here. And I'm just kind of stacking them. I've got my round coin purse that'll also fit. My 6-ring key holder with some more keys in there. My key clay fits. I've got a couple of loose, I just took everything out of the bag I was currently using. I've got a couple of loose lipsticks, lip gloss. This Tarte Jelly Glaze lip mask, Anytime lip mask, I just rediscovered. It's so good. If you haven't, excuse me, if you haven't tried it, give that a try. And then I've got a lip liner, some tissues, and some hand sanitizer. Here's my card holder that I'm currently using. I've got some gum, new pack of gum that I haven't opened yet. And then I do want to point out that if I wanted to fit my pochette accessories down in here, it definitely fits in there. And then I also have this big bulky Fendi sunglasses case with my sunglasses in it. All of that fits very comfortably in there. And you can see that it definitely added some structure to the bag, putting that all in there. Now, I'm going to tell you right now that not all of that is going to fit in my first bag. So let me show you what I would fit in the first. Here's my first bag, and let me get this paperwork out of here that I keep in there. Okay, so let's do this again. I'm gonna take the key fob, and I would put my phone obviously in these front pockets like I mentioned, but so I would take my key fob here, put it down in that little pocket, just stay down in there. This Fendi case will fit in here, but I don't think you're gonna get a lot in here with that big and bulky case, so I'm not gonna put that in there. It will fit though. My pochette accessories will fit in the first, but it does take up a lot of room. But you definitely could still fit more things with that down in there. But I just want to show you all that it can fit. But what I would typically carry in this would be my mini pochette. The Agenda PM obviously does fit. I might carry that in there. I've got my 6-ring key holder, my key clay with some extra cards, my gum, my tissues, stick those down in there. Got my card holder. Here's some extra lip products that I have just loosely in there. And then I have my round coin purse. And that all fits down in there comfortably. Oh, and here's my hand sanitizer. And I think that is all. So yeah, all of that fits nice and comfy down in the first bag. And you can see, I'm gonna raise this back up now, guys. Okay. Maybe one day I will get a little bit better and professional with this, but since it's me, myself, and I right now, this is as good as it's gonna get. But yeah, you can tell how structured that is now with all of those things in there. And the Max iPhone will fit down in here, believe it or not. This is a pretty wide pocket. And one detail that I really love, another detail that I love on the Balenciagas, is how they've added this. They've put this leather all the way down into this pocket, as you can see, until like about the middle part, but it goes very, very deep. It's pretty substantial, so I love that about that. So yeah, that's the comparison between my two Balenciagas, the Balenciaga City and the Balenciaga First. I love these two bags so much. Very carefree, and like I said, the more you use them, the better that they get with time. So thank y'all so much for watching this video. If you have any questions on these two bags, please comment down below, or even just comment to say hi. I love chatting with you guys in the comments. It's been so fun. So again, if you haven't subscribed to my channel and you like these types of videos, click that subscribe button down below. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, you should, because that's where I style all these bags. I do share some family over there as well, but I do style these bags with outfits on my feed over there as well. So, and there's a lot of crazy stories too, so on my stories, so you might enjoy that as well. So again, thank y'all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.